Good morning. How we doing? That's right. Not clickbait. Actually Titus. In yellow. For real, no cap. Will, how are ya? Lumpotamus, hello, how we doing? We've got Scott, we've got Butts coming in with that sub. 24 months. And Butts says it's convenient that my sub also closely tracks my painting career. 2 years, let's go. Let's go, Butts. We've also got Sea Decker, Chaotic, Stupid, Frozen Wolf, Sly, Riot, hello, Autofire, hello, and Ravenlord. I think I got everyone. How we doing? What are we up to? Yeah, we're stealing Titus. Instead of his blue, we're gonna go yellow. So he's gonna join our Imperial Fist army, just for funsies. So we're gonna paint him up today. We've also got, depending on how everything goes, we've got our librarian we can get back to. So yeah, we're just going to take an Imperial Fist day today while I get the next Chaos Knight together. So that's the plan. What are you guys up to today? What have we got going on, chat? Or how was weekend? If we didn't get to talk weekend, how was it? What's everyone up to? Who the heck is that? Who is that, Will? Hang on a minute. Yes. Hanging on, holding. What do we think? Vegeta, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. Good here. How are you? I'm good. I'm trying to get into work mode for the day. I was up late working on that Scuffy move. That rat rolling in. How are you? Yeah, little math braining gif over here. That's right. That's right. Look at the Angie boy slam. I almost sent him to you last night, but I didn't know. I figured you were sleeping, so I left him. I can now do very basic animation. The world's not ready. I made my own emote. I'm working on it. He'll probably get updated later when I figure out what the heck I'm doing. But for now, we have Nikki K Power. So you can show your power levels here in the chat. He's everything you'd want. He's so cute. I kind of hope I don't get better because they make me laugh. You know, it's just my derpy boy. The power of Scuff, exactly painted. So, how are you? Welcome in. It says, fighting the overwhelming urge and peer pressure from the Goblin Civil Liberties Union to print and paint a second Goblin team? Why would you need a second team, is my question. I thought that was, like, the appeal of that game, is that you just have your team. Why would you need a second of the same team? I understand getting other teams. But the same team? It's too powerful. Here's the thing, right? If we can figure out the emotes, then we can do other stuff too, like a cool starting soon screen. I kind of want to do like lo-fi anime Nikki starting soon screen. So yeah, we're learning. We're practicing. I was doodling while I was watching the Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament and the X-Files last night. Slam got to hear me yelling about being on the wrong layer. So I was doodling while doing stuff. But yeah, our power level grows, chat. Doing all right. Glad to hear that. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Its cuteness level is over 9,000. When are we gonna have a slam emote? Slam, you wanna? I draw you a Scuff emote? Would you like to be Scuff animated? It's a different 3D sculptor, so very different design aesthetic. The one I painted is more fungus-oriented, the other one's more classic scrap goblin. Oh, okay, so just a different vibe, depending on the type of goblin you want. I mean, that could be fun. Everyone's a second team so we can practice. Oh, the mirror match against me. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess if they're just a very different team. They're pretty interesting. Blood Bowl stronger than actual GW prints. Yeah, no, I totally get that. It was just, if you had all these other teams you were working on, I didn't know why you'd pick up a second goblin one first. You can foul your own goblins. There you go. Living the dream. Now, what's everyone got planned for today? Today, I've got Imperial Fists. I'm gonna get that other Chaos Knight airbrush later today. Once I have a refresher on the colors. I got it all primed last week, but I didn't have time to get the colors on. And then I'm probably going to keep working on stream stuff. Saige's constant growl mode. I've heard this. Heard her out there. That's why my door is closed. I don't know what her deal is. It is really funny when she's just sitting there and that's all she's doing. It's just like a low growl. Almost like a annoyed purr almost. She just... Working is a strong word for my mini painting process. I prefer neglecting. Falling over 9,000. That's right. What do we think of the scuff emote? Do we like it? I'm still working on the loading one. I think that one is more complicated to animate, which is why I wanted to try our little angry boy there. The loading bar is going around. I think has to be a lot of different layers, which is going to be frustrating. But now that I've got him figured out, which I feel like was a big step, I got the basics kind of worked out. I'm going to try it again maybe tonight or tomorrow. It is not scuffed. It's perfect. It's amazing. You take it back. He's a little scuff. he's still cute. He can be cute and scuff. Loopy, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on... We've stolen Lieutenant Titus for the Imperial Fist. So I'm getting some of our kind of colors blocked out at the moment. How are you? He's perfectly scuffed. There we go. He makes me happy. He might get an update later, but for now, he makes me happy. Once I figure out, like, more of the shading and stuff, you know? I'm alright, trying to figure out a problem I've been having. Uh-oh, with some bases. What do we got going on? I'm emotionally attached relating to a scuff emote Nikki made in Microsoft Paint to it. You know, well, whatever helps, honestly. Whatever helps. You and little power Simon can get through this day. Have him help you get your power. Hey, Gwojin, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on Lieutenant Titus. Who is excited for Space Marine 2? I am. I'm very excited. It's been delayed, but they can take all the time they want. That's fine. That's fine. When they are ready, I am ready. That's a very Will thing to do. Very true. Me. I totally get it. I also find an intense amount of comfort in like fictional characters and things. So if little power, little scuff power helps get through the day, let's go. Let's do it. They tried out a scheme on a test minion. It worked out great. And then I tried the same on another minion. It looked very different. Tried again, had the same look. Tried on another base. It's been confusing to me. Do you think... Let's see. Troubleshooting. Do we think, like, drying conditions have changed? Or do we not let it sit as long as the first one? I'm trying to think what has goofed things up for me in the past. Any culprits we can think of? There's always the Discord if you want someone else to take a look at it. Feel free to throw a photo in there if you think that's easier. This is to go even further beyond, that's right. It's the Simon version when Scrappy-Doo screams puppy power. He does feel very Scrappy-Doo, yeah. Did you see what happened in the new Suicide Squad beta servers? When you log on the server, it would auto-complete the game. Yikes. No, I hadn't seen that. Wow. You're done. Game over. That's amazing. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? I love you can call the quality of games from the first trailer. Yeah. Conditions are the same. I've been leaving it for at least a day. If my next base looks off, I'll put it in the Discord. Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll spot something. Off the top of my head, that's all I can think to, like, check first, but maybe someone will spot something. I'm sorry you're fighting that. That's frustrating. I feel like especially with basing, because I'm assuming you're like, your mini's ready to go, you're trying to finish it. That's frustrating having to wait on it and figure it out. I forgot to look up what color his shoulder trim needs to be. I might have to do that in a second. It's just a minor bug, yeah. Feature. The game plays itself. It's a feature. Well, something, or they left something in debug mode. Oh, maybe. Do we dare induct the Suicide Squad game into the hallowed halls of Anthem, Outriders, Starfield, and Hyperscape? Hyperscape going brr. It sounds like it might be on its way. It just works, that's right. They're like, someone's already bashing my game. Let's just make it so no one actually has to play it. There you go. Easiest review. Done. There we go. There's that emote. How long ago was that emote? If they ever take that away, we riot. We have to keep the Hyperscape emote. Live Madness, hello, how are you? I thought you were doing ASMR, but my volume was just low. Could you imagine me doing ASMR? As I sit here and scream at you for 3 hours. Could you imagine? How are you, Live Madness? How was the rest of the weekend? Avian, welcome in. How are you? Is yellow starting to wear on you? Actually, no. We've done pretty well with this commission. I don't know if I just... Like, I enjoy this army. But I think I don't know how to put it. I know what I'm in for, I guess. I enjoy the only remnant of Hyperscape Twitch emotes that no one asked for. Yep. They will forever burr in our hearts. As you loudly spike the model into the table right next to the mic. Yep. That's how we stream here. That's how we stream here. Oh, we have Ultramarines next month, actually. Oh, for March. March, we're going to be working on some Ultramarines for Scorch Panda. For March for McCraig. I'm going to finally be a part of it. Every year I don't have an Ultramarines project. This time we will. So thank you, Panda. I'm sending over some Ultramarines. Dark gray for Titus. Oh, the shoulder trim? Okay. I had it in my notes and I was going to pull it up when we got to it. But if he is dark gray, we'll dark gray it. Oh, I forgot to bring... I did bring more of the commands over. I didn't get hype because I wanted to get the wording from the old bot. Hype didn't make it over. Some of the others did, though. What else did I pull over? I can't remember now. It was before I started working on Angry Boy. Hyperscape was so long ago, I only heard about it when I was doing a deep dive of old Nikki VODs. Found the VOD of Scott painting as Orion on Nikki's stream. Gosh, was it really that long? I guess it was. The hex go bird deep lore. I guess it has been that long. Panda is quite the baller. True. Norman, welcome in. How are you today? We have stolen Lieutenant Titus for the Imperial Fist. That's what we're working on today. What you got going on? I guess the only other thing I have going on this morning is I posted Vegeta. But I haven't been posting on socials, so I'm going to ask you guys for some help. If you guys don't mind, if you want to help me out, and you feel comfy doing so, you don't mind giving Vegeta a like, a comment, a retweet, whatever you feel cozy doing. It would help me out. I'm gonna ask if you guys are comfy. I gotta get back on socials this week. I just was so heads down working on stuff last week that I have, I fell right out of the algorithm. You know, I didn't give you a lot of time. I just fell right out. If you guys don't mind helping me out. Vegeta was posted this morning. Just don't ask me to paint Ultramarines while watching Ultramarines the movie. Yeah. There's so many names in chat that I don't know. There are many, then there are many I didn't know. Some of these ancient sages of the past, yeah. He says, you probably get asked this a lot. Sorry if it's, no worries. How long have you been painting? So I started Warhammer with 6th edition. So 40K, 6th edition is when I started Warhammer. I would say like starting to like improve my painting is when I started streaming, which has been about 6 years now. So that's when I really kind of wanted my army to look better. Actually started looking at like techniques and how to do that. So yeah, about the time I started streaming is when I was getting more into it. We're going to show off the big boy Dread Knight. So yes, I have him, I think, lined up for tomorrow. It's fine, Automod. Given what is the algorithm for Twitter right now, falling out might be for the best. I feel like I have to keep it for stream, and that's literally it. Otherwise, I wouldn't use it at all. But with stream, I have to. You know. Otherwise, yes. Crystal, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on Lieutenant Titus, but in yellow, not in blue. We've stolen him for the Imperial Fist. How are you? How is your stream? Tell us all about it. Welcome on in. Ah, did my bot work? Or did you do that shout out? Mods? Was that the bot, or did you guys do that? Want to make sure it worked. Let's see. I did look at your gold work up on YouTube. You sent me to the paint containers to find if I had the golds in question. I use those golds a lot. Client Audible and Titus. Let's do a very dark black 5th company on the shoulder trim. Excited to see how different it'll be from the gray. Okay, we'll go black then. Yep, Vegeta's on TikTok. He's also on Instagram and Twitter. He's on all of it. Notice the new camera angle? Yes, it debuted yesterday. Sorry, welcome in, Scott. Hello, how we doing today? Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. I'm a little behind. There's Crystal. What's good? It's a short streams. Switch OBS software. But baby woke up. Gotcha. Time to take care of the little one. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope, are you switching to OBS from like Streamlabs or something? I hope all of that went well. That can be really, really stressful getting things set up. So I hope everything went well. But yeah, welcome in everybody. What are we working on? What projects have we got? Sorry, auto mods. Catching on my stuff. That was the bot. Yes. Did it. It did it. I'm now obsolete. We all knew it was coming. No. Now you don't have to worry about those. Now you just get to bonk. The best. And I'm working on your ban animation too. Wish Twitter just got to the chase and shut down completely. Honestly, butts, same. Like, I wish, because, like, no one's using anything else until it dies, right? So we're just kind of stuck in this weird limbo. We're just stuck in this weird Twitter limbo. I hate it. He's starting to build an AI supercomputer for Tesla driverless in Buffalo. Ugh. That's my only reaction. Ugh. Oh, from OBS to Streamlabs, the other way. Interesting. Well, I hope it went well. Getting everything moved over. It's not fun. I just did a whole bunch of spring cleaning myself, and it's a lot of work, so I hope it all went well. Got everything moved over. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out new and improved stream, working on Warhammer, go check out Crystal for me. Go give a follow. Go see what Crystal's been working on for stream. I'm sorry. Scroll back up here. I'm way behind today. I'm sorry, chat. Camera video stuff looks great. Not sure if you touched the overhead, but looks super crisp and good. New angle's nice. Interesting of an angle. Thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate it. I wanted to do this when we did our computer upgrades, but I couldn't find a way to keep it rotated because Logitech software kind of blows. So we got it figured out, and I took my time to do that. And I'm really glad we did, because I've been wanting it that way for a while. But yeah, Logitech software is not good. Not good. Honor first, welcome in. How are ya? I'm on the laptop now for online education. The mobile delay is so bad, chat so fast. I know. Let's see. GW putting a link to the German article in their general Facebook. New Warhammer event models. Let me take a look here. All right. Do you guys want to take a look at those real quick? So we did a pattern test for the first, Big Fist on my Space Marine. Tiny squares of tiny chapter symbols. We decided it wouldn't work in the end. I know it's tough when you just don't have the room for what you want to do, right? Sometimes minis are indeed mini. But the only way you know is trying. So that's exactly what you gotta do. Well, hopefully you can come up with another plan. Second link is to English. Okay. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah. I don't think I can go back. I don't know how you guys do mobile. I really don't. I don't understand. Logitech software does blow. I ended up, I guess with an OBS update, there is the option to rotate camera. So that's what I ended up doing. So the camera itself is rotated, and then I had to rotate it in OBS. So yeah, let's take a look at these new models. Let's hop over there for event minis. I guess because some of us will be able to pick it up at Adepticon. Let's go take a look. Meow. Those are the event models you get for free with Warhammer Plus. Oh, let me see. Oh, no cutie cam command. We're working on it. You'll be happy to know, Slam, I did move birthday over. So birthday works. But that does not. I basically had to go through all my Phantom Bot files and find all my custom stuff. Is what I was having to do to move them over. The pillow, I can see it. He's always painting with me. Alright, here we go. Please welcome in, how are you? Alright, Warhammer event miniatures announced for 2024. There are plenty of major Warhammer events each year. To celebrate and support them, release special edition miniatures can be bought by attendees before anyone else. Adepticon on the horizon in March, it's time to announce the next two commemorative miniatures, the Hunter Strikes and the Steel Rook. Here is our first one. We've got Kroot. The Hunter Strikes is a Kroot carnivore caught mid-pounce, striking a mighty two-handed blow with the blade on his rifle. It's a perfect accompaniment to the Kroot Hunting Pack Army set that was just announced at the Las Vegas Open. This really is shaping up to be the year of the Kroot. ... Some more details. As you'd expect from the commemorative miniature, this agile avian assailant is festooned with details, most of it edible in his case. There's a butchering knife, a meat hook, a nice bone and rack of ribs being served for later, plus a pouch and tools, presumably carrying seasoning. He's actually got snack packs, Alive Madness. Actual snack packs. I find their butts are so weird, says Crystal. Immediately checking out the Kroot cake. Yep. Oh, I like this one. The counterpart from Age of Sigmar is a little better armored, but still retains an avian demeanor. This is the Steel Rook, an alternate Arch-Knight for the Free Guild Command Corps. They continue the annual theme of the Arch-Knights, adding a third bird option to the bear or fish knights you can build from the main corp kit. They're even accompanied by an actual rook, just in case the feathered fashion statements were too subtle. He's really cool. I like him. If you don't want to paint him, Scott, I'll paint him. He's really cool. I like his helmet. I like the paint scheme they've done on him, bringing in the blue and a little bit of purple. Excuse me. This glorious pair will be available for the first time at Adepticon, which runs the 20th and 24th of March in Schaumburg. It'll be present at any other major Warhammer events throughout the year and around the world. But that's what we got. I like this a lot. I'm not huge on Kroot. It does look nice. It's a nice sculpt. I like the pose and everything. But this guy, though. We have to get him first. Probably 40, though, for single mini. I mean, we were able to get the other event minis, so I think I just assumed we'd be able to. Raven Knight means Corvus Corax return confirmed. Confirmed. Yep, that's exactly how that works. PJ, welcome in. How are you? Finally catch up on chat here. Butters, welcome in. How are ya? Oh, damn, says Butts. The Bird Knight may have to sell some minis on the Bay of E to get them from you Adepticon goers. I would say yes. If you're here in the States and you're interested in these, we have done that in the past where people have picked up minis for people. So post in the Discord if you're interested. Good, thanks. Good weekend. It was a good weekend. We had, I played the new Yakuza game, probably too much. Did some chores, and made myself a new emote. I'm gonna put him in chat because he's cute. My boy. My boy. Infinite money, infinite wealth is very good. I'm gonna be playing some more tonight. So, I didn't get a chance to play more last night, but we'll play more tonight. It's been very, very good. The combat, they've really improved, which is nice. Alright, well there's the new minis. Yeah, if you guys are interested, make sure you post in the Discord and we can try and get some out to other people from Adepticon. And I'm gonna hop back over to the paint table. Alright, if you guys came in during the articles, this is what we're working on. This is Lieutenant Titus. But we've stolen him for the Imperial Fist. So he is in yellow today. Good to see you, baby. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys missed it when Crystal came in, make sure you go give a follow. Go check out that stream. Go see all the new stuff. But we are working on Titus today. Let me show you guys for the raiders that came in. This is part of a larger army project. So we're working on the Terminator Librarian yesterday. We've still got his axe and a few other things to do. We've also got some Terminators with this group. We've also got some Infernus Marines. And a big old Dreadnought that needs basing. So that's a little bit. We've got some vehicles and stuff too. I just don't have them on the desk at the moment. But we've got a big wave of Imperial Fists, so welcome on in. Hey Reaper, how are you? I saw an orc bottle opener. Did I dream that? You did not. That is real. Yep, that was in the article yesterday. So I think that's available next weekend. I think it said no pre-order necessary. It's just gonna be in stores. So the very cute orc bottle opener also going to be available. I can imagine that's gonna be a hit. Anyone else gonna pick up the bottle opener? Thank you, Butters. It's been a fun commission. So we've got these, and we've been working on some Chaos Knights, which we will have tomorrow if you want to see those. Trying to keep a lot of commission work here on stream this week while I work on the stream stuff off stream, sorry. Make sure we get everything done that needs to be done. Wishing I was asleep. That sounds pretty Monday. Why are you looking at me? Yes, I am. No reason, Avian. No reason. Ooh. We'll need to start drinking again. Get some like fancy sodas or something. Yeah. Or you have to use the bottle opener. It's pretty cute. I don't have any need for it, but it's pretty cute. I like that they're offering more things like that. More of the, like, just kind of silly things. Like, I like when they do the Christmas stuff. The bottle opener is cute. Do you guys have any other, like, things like that you've picked up for Warhammer? I like the silly stuff like that. I do have fancy sodas. There you go. Clearly they need a bottle opener. I'm not used to giant, Nikki. My tiny phone screen has ruined me. I love new camera. Thank you. Thank you for feedback, chat. Yeah, what kickstarted it, why I finally, like, took the time to do it, is Slam made that little gif of me doing the karate, and it was, like, so low res, and I'm like, I can't do that anymore. we gotta fix that up. I can't do it. I can't stand it. Gonna finally take the time and do it, and we did it. Thankfully, OBS let me do it, so. I see you, Mega Gargant, Nikki. Don't take it the wrong way. No, it's all good. Scott says, I have a few limited edition. From Warhammer art? We've picked up a few from, I guess they're not limited edition, but the, like, prints that they do at the story anniversaries and things. We have a few of those that I should probably put somewhere. I've got, like, a Vermin Lord. Feel like I have a Space Wolf one? I don't remember now. It does look a lot better. Thank you, chat. Thank you for feedback. I'll let you guys know. We're probably trying a lot of stuff with stream here this year, so. There's ever things you like, things you don't like, let me know. I just wanna, I don't know. I wanna change it up a little bit. I wanna try new stuff. Some of it's gonna be me doing things myself, which will be some good, some bad. I just wanna try stuff this year. So. Let me know as we go. Now what I need, Giant Scott too. Imagine those muscles on giant camera. Nick has been getting gains. I had to in the camera, that's right. I am down 4 pounds since the beginning of the year, plus whatever muscle I've put on. Low carb is great. Low carb is pretty fantastic. I want to go to Adepticon so bad, stupid life stuff, that's okay. Prepare for next year. It's the same time every year. You can get yourself ready. Stupid things, I know. What is this money thing? Why must everything be so expensive? I feel that so hard. Stupid money. Let's see, I have a number 9 of 250 of the... Oh, Road Trader cover art. It's probably the best one I have. That's really cool. Dang. Yeah, it's nice when they have, like, opportunities to pick things up like that. I think a lot of it's, like, store anniversaries or store openings. We'll have a lot of that. That's really cool. Anyone else have, like, limited Warhammer things? Special like that? I know the books right now are a bit of a mixed topic, but prints or things like that. Pretty sure next year is the year for Adepticon for me too. It's a lot of fun whenever people are able to make it. It's basically the one we don't miss every year. It's so much fun. One year we'll make it out for like Warhammer Fest or something. After the reviews of the last one, maybe not. Maybe I just make it to Warhammer World, but make the pilgrimage. Here in the States, Adepticon is so much fun. Alright, for anyone just following along with the mini, I'm working with Lead Belcher right now. I'm just doing a base coat over our metallics. Backpack, weapons, all that good stuff. We did a little bit of a panel line earlier. I'm just picking out the rest of what we need to work on. Got a bunch of signed books. Oh, that I got signed in person. I love that. They're being local. Usually pop in every year. We're not doing it again due to so many problems. Not doing what now? Scuttlebutt do be scuttling some butts. I don't even know what we're talking about, but the chance to read out Scuttlebutt is pretty great. I'll take it. I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh, Warhammer Fest, yes. My Lamb was giving me the deets, and then Twitter was not happy. Saw a lot of stuff from Warhammer Fest. So I don't think I would make that my goal, but... Honestly, if I make it over to the UK, I don't even know if I'd make it up to Warhammer World. I think there's too many other things I'd want to do. Not Warhammer related, but at some point I should probably make the pilgrimage. Problems that they themselves created? Never. Apparently Shrinkage was issued on top of the negative reviews. Golden Demon, not in the UK, but Germany, so why Warhammer Fest? That was an interesting one. I was kind of waiting to see if they would, like, respond to any of the comments, and I don't think that they have. What do we think about Golden Demon not being in the UK? What do we think, chat? I thought that was interesting. I was kind of waiting to see if they would clarify or confirm. Scuttlebutt is one of the 1,000 butts. What's your favorite of the 1,000 butts? Wait, no, don't answer that. Oh, absolutely Will is about to learn. Uh-oh, now that Will can keep up with chat, this might not be good for him. I think we're seeing the negative side of it. Do they do anything in the fall winter at Warhammer? Maybe end of year Golden Demon HQ? Yeah, unless they're just moving the date. Which I guess could be, yeah, just kind of waiting to see what they said. I'm not interested in that. No, Nikki, stop. Amazing. The best thing yelled in my chat today. I have such wonders to show you, Will. Nikki, stop reading. I will not. I'm sorry. Too good. You know, we took chat off screen, so now I have to read it for the YouTube people, you know? Otherwise, how will they know what's going on? I have to read whatever you're typing in my chat. Otherwise, they won't know. Waste of Mind, hello? How are you? I've seen things people wouldn't believe. Clockwork butt. Yeah, there you go. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see if there will be a... And just, I feel for the artists who have been working on things, planning for April, and now kinda left in limbo until we hear back. I would be pretty ticked off if I had been working on something for Golden Demon UK and then all of a sudden it's not gonna be in the UK. Aloha, Exalted, how are you? What you up to today? The playful ripping. No, it stops the no crying. No crying allowed. Not allowed. Only laughing about butts. Not allowed, I'm sorry. Boring work. Need to Yakuza. I know, I want to get back to it tonight. I didn't get to play last night because I was busy making my emote. I will get back to it while I watch Scott Zoom tonight. If you guys want to watch Scott and his racing sims, I'll be in there modding. Keep an eye on chat. We'll give him a follow. I'll probably play along. Unless, you know, another emote strikes and I have to doodle. They'll have to go to Germany to be included. That's nuts. I think also, like, people booking, like, hotels and stuff. I gotta get all that rearranged if they're going. It'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see. Alright, let's go ahead and start leathers. Just basically putting off edge highlighting because I don't want to do it yet. I got stream while I'm at work. You can come zoom. You beat the Animal Crossing minigame. How do you beat ants? That's kind of like beating D&D. I feel like maybe... maybe you've missed the point. Avian, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm sure Bot Lady loved reading all of that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's not make it a novel. Let's, yeah. Let's cool it on the text-to-speech, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. The one thing I wish I could do with Twitch alerts. Thank you so much. Why is D&D an auto mod? What? You gotta be D&D. Otherwise, how do you know you're the best at it? Found our min-maxers. What we do in life, echoes and butts. Thank you, Avian, for the bits. I appreciate it. And yeah, making bot lady. Say it a whole bunch of times. Hey, Matt Wood, welcome in. This is a commission, yeah. So this is part of a larger project. So I've got basically the Marine half of Leviathan is what we're working on. And then this is Lieutenant Titus, but we're stealing him for the Imperial Fist instead of the Ultramarines. So that's what we've got today. How are you? But you know what? Now they're block slam. He's just helping us fine-tune Automod. That's what it is. Got Max Rank in the story with it. Looks scuffed. AF, but I got the rewards. I need a good grade in D&D. That's a normal thing to want. You can play D&D however you like. I just probably wouldn't play with you now. You can play it however you want, but I probably won't be at your table. Yeah, that triggered 2 automods. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing better than scrapping Ultramarine details off models, running Ultramarine rules, whatever color you want, that's right, is the Wild West. We are stealing characters from everywhere. So we've got this. We have a Terminator Librarian we started yesterday. I think that's that, and finishing the vehicles is kind of my goal for this week, for this army. The Chaos Knights are kind of my main priority for the week, so really want to make sure I get them done here. Or at least to the point of putting them all together is really my goal. So I want to get them assembled so I can start looking at final stuff for them. The Titan Skull looks so bad. Drunken stumbling derp skull. He's a little berserkery. I don't think it's that bad though. I think he's fine. A little berserkery though. I have to keep in mind this is Titus and not a normal lieutenant model. I kept trying to call him Captain Titus in my posts. I had to go back and change it. Lieutenant. Lieutenant, whatever. Not every Space Marine is a graceful ballerina. True. True, they're what? 8 feet tall and covered in armor? I would imagine that's tough. Honestly, not one for normal D&D. Anyway, I'm not great at roleplay or improv stuff. I'm best behind the scenes, come with ideas for everyone else to play with. I still don't know why they busted my boy Titus' job, made him a lieutenant. Give me the lore! We will, as soon as we get that game. Again, I know that they've delayed it. Take all the time to make it good. I'm excited for it whenever it's ready. I think we definitely need a co-op stream when it comes out. Mods. Need a Gullyman breaking him out of jail. Bonus points of the Kool-Aid Man into Titus's jail cell. Oh yeah. But yeah, well, we'll have to see and get all the deeds. Sorry, chat. There's a truck outside. Sadie wants you to know about it. Don't say co-op, they'll remove it. I mean, it's already in the trailers. We're just waiting. It's already in there. You guys know Dawn of War 3 doesn't have... It'll forever be funny to me, I'm sorry. Forever be funny to me. Did you guys know? Alright, we'll get the rest of the little purity seals. They never made Dawn of War 3. What do you mean? I know. 2 was so much fun. I'm not smart enough for 1, but 2 was a lot of fun. Davidson's trailer must be so. Looks at multiple trailers. I think it looked like it was good to go. I mean, they had the Horde mode in the first one. So. If they're taking the time to get it right, I will trust them, and it's gonna be sweet. I recommend various Warcons be a co-op stream with Nikki and Scott. I get that computer. But yeah, when it does come out, I'd like to do like a co-op run would be fun here on stream. Stream or YouTube, depending on time zones and things. Would be fun. The voice chat paint night where we finished Red is one of the brightest memories in 2023 for me. I'm so glad. It was fun. Panda, welcome in. How are you? Have you played any of the Gambler's Chest? I have not. We don't have a regular group, unfortunately. So, I need to get back to painting it, but it'll probably be a bit before I can play any of it, unfortunately. What about you? Have you been able to play some of it? I need to start the little Smog Singers, but I'm not a huge fan of the minis. I have not yet. I aggroed too many guns. Nikki's distorted laughter. That's pretty close. Yeah. It's pretty close to our Monster Hunter voice comms, yeah. Pretty close. I have it. I'm just trying to debate. Do I try and complete my People the Lantern before? I mean, it's not going anywhere. So I would say finish anything in progress. And then dive on in. No rush, right? I'm Peachy. How are you? Do we decide if February community... It is going to be a squad. Yep. When I have something prepared, it will be a squad. If anyone is looking at February challenge, which is in our Discord, our community has been doing challenges to help take out the backlog. If you want to join us, !Discord will get you there. We are going to be doing a showcase for January as well as people finish up. So, get myself prepared for that. Throw it on the YouTubes. Have some orcs ready? Let's go. What's everyone be working on for squads? What do we got, chat? I'm going to be working on some more Seraphon, I think. Get the next little group together. Decide what Pokemon I'm going to do. Time to finish up the remaining 20 steel helms. That's a good one. Said squat. I mean, you could have a squad of squats if you want to. Yeah. You can squat of squats it up. What did I miss? What did Jesse do? I just... I'm not gonna read that out loud. Into my neighbor's ear via my Bluetooth speakers. Link in the Discord. Okay, that's what I figured. Bud's gonna continue working on the January challenge. I like it. I need to finish mine as well. I should probably join you. There's a lot of projects I want to get back to here after we finish up some commissions and things. The Guardian of Time that we started forever ago is up high on my list. I want to finish that. Oh, Saren, hello. How are ya? Gonna do some Beast Snagga, boys. Maybe I'm feeling saucy Squidcock boys. Let's go. You know, Slam was talking about doing some orcs. Anyone else have squad plans for February? I feel like I'm going to try and work my Seraphon into as many as I can here just to get the army finished. Pretty sure Booty Man the song would have killed half my patients. Well, Jezzy's a hazard for work here. Oh, it's okay, Automod. I got you. I have exactly all of Wednesday evening to finish up the vampires. Good on Challenge Keeper for being a non-EU time zone so I can push into the night. There you go. Use the time zones for good. I'm doing okay. Been out running errands all morning. How are the Sons of Dorn coming along? We're getting there. We've got Titus today. I still have an Ancient with this really cool banner. I pulled him out in case we needed to work on something else. So we've got this to work on, which will be fun. We have a Terminator Captain. And then we're finishing stuff. We're getting there. I've got vehicles to try and finish up this week. Dreadnoughts need bases finished. We are getting there. It'll be them and Chaos Knights for probably another week on the Imperial Fist. Probably another 2 on the Chaos Knights. At least the ones that have started. I have a present for Will, and it's not a song. It's a hug. Oh, and look at that hug. Adorable. I'm so especially the reading that made my eyes leak. You're just getting, you know, songs, hugs, emotes, everything. Handle all of it at once. All of it at once. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, we are really close to another sub Sunday. Speaking of, you know, things Will likes. A few more subs, and you guys will get to pick a project for Sub Sunday. If you guys are interested, that counter is right below my face. Thank you to those who threw in support yesterday. We're very close to another chat poll for what to work on. Just kidding. Panda, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Those are going out to Studio, Agrax, Tabletop GM for Life, Frozen Wolf, and Vanessa Miniatures. Enjoy those emotes. We just put a new emote in, so you get Nikki K power, and then whatever other scuff ones I come up with. And enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thank you, Panda, so much for those gifted subs. Gorm? Alright, Gorm's going on the list. I got you. I got you. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Gorm it is. Chat. What else? I'm gonna leave Ludba off this one because we still have ours to finish. But what else would you guys want to see? Not Ludba this time. Sorry. We'll do it. We'll put her back on for the next one. What else would you guys want to see? Outrageous! Sarah says, I saw your Dragon Ball repaint on TikTok this morning. Looks so good, by the way. Thank you so much. He has been so much fun. Like, I needed a project like that to just sit and like be creative with and think about. The project's doing me a lot of good. That and the emotes, honestly. Even though they're scuffed. It's been doing a lot of good. Thank you, thank you. Well, sorry, I have Gorman. I need to see how to paint it. Not the puppy monkey baby elephant anglerfish. Yep. I know Mousebait also wants Gorm, so Mousebait will be happy to have a Gorm on there. But yeah, let's take a small break from Ludba. Just this once. We'll bring it back for the next one. Be okay. Be okay. Deep Rock Galactic stream? Video games never win. I can put it on there and it won't win. I've learned that about this chat. They're never gonna win. Just how it works. William wants Imperial Fist. It looks very different than the normal painting style. Are you finding it challenging? Yeah. Let me get it out since we're talking about it. Again, I'm gonna ask chat for some help because I didn't post like all of last week. The algorithm's not algorithming for me. If you guys are comfortable and you like the project, I posted Vegeta on my socials this morning. He's cell shading, which is really difficult because basically I had to throw out a lot of things I do for like Warhammer, right? So we're doing much thicker coats of paint to get the coverage. The cell shading is a lot of like really sharp angles and things, which is also very different. So trying to maintain that as we work through. The skin, honestly, was really easy. It's this freaking blue. And if you guys are Dragon Ball fans, This outfit in particular is just navy. Like, there's a little bit of shading with black, but it's just navy. There's no highlights. There's some highlights when he goes Super Saiyan, which is what I've kind of used here as like a reference. Only blue, that's it. Only navy. So, yeah, it's been challenging having to add my own highlights on top of learning the cell shading. So he was breaking my brain a little bit the other day, but we're getting there. He's definitely got some work to go, but he's getting there. But it's been a lot of fun. And then I straight up haven't done anything back here yet, so he's got a while yet. Oh god. And then he falls out of my hand. But yeah, that's where he's at. But if you guys like the project and you want to help me out, I could use some help with my socials while I get them back up and running this week. I was just so heads down working on stream things that I didn't post anything, and now I'm in the old algorithm hole. No one's gonna see my stuff. I'm still gonna vote, even if chat wants you to suffer. What if we gaslight Girl Boss gatekeep the video games into winning? I think we're just gonna when I'm ready for Wednesday streams again, I think we make Wednesday video game day. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. He's been a lot of fun, even though he's breaking my brain. Fresh Panda says, I did some fun stuff on Boss Snickrat, did the known oil on his wrist with dog tags, which looks great. And I also just did small pots of brown wash, yep, to make it look dirty, and it's so cool. We gotta cell shade that booty, that's right. That's right. It's a great plan, yeah. I think whenever we're ready for that again, that'll be the plan. Right now I need Wednesdays to be creative. Which later can mean video games, but for right now it means stream and YouTube things. Having that dedicated day has been super duper helpful and good on the brain meat. So we'll keep brain meat day. It's nice to actually feel creative again. And that's why we have scuff emotes and new bot and all these things. So it's nice having a dedicated day to do that. Where I don't have to do that while I should be working on commissions feeling, because that guilt is awful. It's no. Today is stream day. We do love happy brain meat. Yeah, exactly. Having a day where I'm just like, nope, it's all stream stuff today, or all YouTube stuff today. It's been really helpful. Do what you need to not like. That's a big part of it too, Jesse. Is preventing burnout. Because I've talked on here. Wasn't last year. The year before, I was extremely burnt out, and we're trying to prevent that again. Trying to take the steps to still feel creative and do the things, you know? Speaking of brain meat, it currently feels as if it's on fire. I have to ask. If we're not putting the protein in the smoothies, what are we doing with the protein on it first? If you answered in there, I'm sorry. I started stream and I didn't see it. Just the thought of you dry scooping protein keeps grossing me out, so I have to know what you're doing. Probably the most vile thing I can think to just... Dry scooping protein. Oops. I had to make a protein shake separately. Okay, so the shake you have is just fruit, then I'm assuming. Like, just more like a juice? I'm assuming he's trying to get more nutrients. That's why it's a separate thing. He's eating the powder. Yeah, Anna first said that he had to have, like, a separate protein shake. So he, like, had made a smoothie, but then couldn't put protein in it. And that's why I was confused. Because I combined the thing. It was just juice and fruit. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So extra nutrients there, a separate protein shake later. I see. Better than eating... Yeah, I think Noob did the cinnamon challenge gif. The thought of dry scooping protein grossed me out. Would have been 3 scoops in the smoothie. As I said, Amazon had messed up my order. But you said you had to do it separate. I'm so confused. Does it or does it not go in the smoothie? So confused. Raw dog that protein powder, yep. Yep. I'm missing something on her first, and I'm sorry. I want to understand. I want to. Let's see. For my sanity, I don't do Twitter. This is before ownership on Tuffet. Not be able to support the Veggie Man there. Can I support your figure paints elsewhere? Perhaps crowdfund models on Throne. There's something to Patreon. A tip. My bot is helping you out there. You can. There is another repaint. They're on Throne. It is Goku and Vegeta. I also, and I didn't really talk about this yesterday, I moved my tip jar to Throne as well, so it's all together. So if you guys would like to, check out my tip jar, check out anything on my wish list, that's all on Throne. Other than Twitter, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, which are actually my main platforms. I don't really care for Twitter. You guys can check me out there. I'll throw that in there. Socials. Oh. Just like that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So that'll be another repaint project. I kind of want to do a background with that one too. So thank you so much for throwing in toward Goku and Frieza. Thank you, thank you. If these go well, I'm gonna do a lot more repaints. So I'm excited. Try some other figures. Midwest, welcome in. How are you? It does go in the smoothie. Okay, but I had to make the shake separately because the powder arrived after. Okay, I thought you meant like in general you weren't supposed to have the. Okay. It's just a timing thing. He's eating like Homer does with the flour bag. Do you guys know, Nikki? I do have a birthday in 2 weeks. It's true. It's true. I do, in fact, have a birthday. Yep. There is a day of birth, and I am here. It is next month. Coming up. Let's see, join my new hobby setup. Oh, it's a cubicle and a wooden desk. I wouldn't have thought of working in a hobby cubicle. Think I have too much corporate PTSD for that, but I could see that being handy for like shelving and stuff. Well, enjoy the new desk. That's exciting. It's nice to have your own like space for things. This morning, your birthday was in March. Nope, it is February 15th, the day after Valentine's. It's coming up. I don't stream on my birthday. I don't get to sing on my own birthday. I just get to annoy the rest of you with birthday song. Oh. Didn't want to interrupt Bot Lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Next repaint funded. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Thank you. We're adding it to the Nerd Corner. Thank you for continuing to add to the Nerd Corner. I really appreciate it. We'll go back there with the pillow and all the other goodies. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's gonna be a fun one. So it's such like an iconic I'll say panel cover. So that'll be a fun one. Oh, I can't believe I wasn't following on Insta. Corrected now. Thank you so much. Yeah, my Insta and my TikTok are becoming my main socials. I really don't care for Twitter. I hate that no matter how much work I do on Twitter, nothing changes. Like, I'll get some followers and then it'll just immediately drop off again. I'm tired of trying to figure out what it wants, and I don't like using it anyway, so. Oh, it's meeting time. Jesse Panda, we'll see you in a bit. But Nikki streams on your birthday, 11 minutes. There we go. We'll party that. Frieza's so short. He is really short, yeah. None of you prefer for the level extra extrovert that'd be resulted from a Nikki birthday stream. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe we just do it early. Maybe we just, yeah. Early birthday stream. Should we do it, chat? Should we have an early birthday stream? ask a dumb question. I'll never do Dragon Ball. Where are you looking at for repainting? Where are you looking at? What do you mean, Avian? As far as, like, what store am I getting them from? Or I want to make sure I understand what you're asking. What store? Okay. Some of them you can just get off Crunchyroll, actually. They have their own store for, like, physical stuff, manga, figures, all of that. Some of them are Gundam Planet. Most of the ones that are, like, nicer, like this quality, they're still mass painted, which is why we repaint. But some of these they're from Bandai, and they have a couple different lines. So depending on the line of figure is kind of the level of detail in painting. But yeah, there's a couple different spots. So Gundam Planet, Crunchyroll. I think eBay would be anything that's like con specific, or I can't find somewhere else. But for the most part, they're available in where you would get things like Gundam or other figures. Eventually I want to do some other series too. I really want to do some My Hero paints as well. I want to do All Might real bad, because he's already got the very, like, cartoony style. Like, it's super exaggerated on him, and I want to do that. Monday and Tuesday streams are just double birthday extravaganza streams. Oh my gosh. Fierce Lion, welcome in. How are you? Oh, an anime rabbit hole. You do, Avian. What you got? Curious. Is anyone watching any anime? I heard of Ota King. I have not. I don't think, anyway. Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. Yeah, Namco does have their own store as well. That's just not where I've gone just yet. But yeah, there's a few different places you can get them pretty easily. February is a birthday month. That's right. I'm gonna be insufferable for a month. So YouTube account where he one-man animates. Oh, fan films. Okay. Having now learned how much work animation is, it's very impressive when people do that. I got the smallest taste of animation. It's like, I get it. I get why this is so expensive. I understand now. I was to say, the convention usually has, kind of like Warhammer, has the more exclusive stuff. There's a Vegeta one I want that's actually in the claw machines. I think they're going to eventually bring it to, like, the main store. But that's where it started, is those claw machines. It was just Yakuza all over again. I found him and refound him yesterday. His big one was a cel-shaded fan film called TIE Fighter. It's a retro OVA style from the 80s and 90s. That's really cool. That sounds like a neat channel. Not really anime, but I enjoyed the new Masters of the Universe Revolution on Netflix. I still need to watch Castlevania. Which is wild, because I really loved the previous seasons, but I don't have Netflix. I know where to watch it, but I just haven't. Just keep forgetting. Yeah, anyone else watching anything good? Slam and I continue to watch The X-Files. We're now in season 4, which is weird. Season 4 is weird. I don't know who has recently watched The X-Files. I don't know what happened between Mulder and Scully, but they're very different this season. Mom and Dad are fighting. We don't like it. Nocturne was really good. I've heard it is. I just need to remember to start it. I've just been bouncing around between too many other things. And I forget. Alright, I get a live Manus, are you here? If not, I will bug you later. Our little loincloth. I'm not sure if I should match the cream or something else. Season 4 is weird, it's thick. But like the relationship. Like, yes, X-Files is weird. It has weird like subject matter. But like something happened. Something feels weird. I don't know what to say. I don't know how else to explain it. Something feels weird. Norman says, still stuck on Lucifer. Season 3 now. Season 2 is but Season 3 is better. He says, he made a video of must-see OVAs from the 80s and 90s. I was going, oh, yeah, that one. That one. Oh, I never watched that one. Oh, you've got a list now. Too much stuff to watch, I feel that. Yeah. You can only watch so much at a time. Raymond says, I finished my 3rd rewatch of The Expanse last week, so maybe time to move on and watch something else. Let's see, as for non-animated, the wife and I have been tearing through Doctor Who. Butts and Mrs. Butts have also been doing that. Oh, thank you. I will hydrate here in just a moment. I remember season 1 of The Sullivan Show, back when Scott was here. The movie takes... Oh, there's a movie too? Okay, between 5 and 6. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I wonder about a color other than black. We can go red if you want. What is... I don't actually know what Titus says. I think he had a white for the Ultramarines. Yeah, he's got white. We could go red. I know we have red on some of the cloaks and stuff. That's my first thought. Okay, let me hydrate. Giant cup time. I can help you with that, Avian, but let me DM you after stream. Let me DM you after stream. I can probably help with that. Stanley Cup sighted. Yes. I have my big old mug. But wait, no. Let's go back to how big the camera is. It's great. I did not realize that, like, Stanley Cups were a thing. Like, that they're, like, trendy the way that they are. I just saw them. My brother had asked about them. And they have, like, a handle. And mine didn't. So I was like, okay, yeah, that looks nice. I understand. Like, it's a nice quality cup. I'll get one. And then I get one, and then I just see all these people being, like, insane about them. I had no idea. I just thought it was pretty, and it had a handle. I did not realize the Stanley Cup craze. Nuts. Nuts. I was on Pluto. I even found an odd one on YouTube. A wizardry animation of all things. Interesting. Yeah, you really did just kind of follow that to a whole bunch of stuff there, even. It's kind of fun when that happens, right? You, like, look up one thing, which leads to looking up another thing, and you just keep cruising. These are red. I'm currently holding my wife's we got in Yellowstone in 2018. My hand is the size of Nikki's entire body. What is that? I am 5 foot. And now almost 15 pounds lighter than when we started. Pretty great. We're getting smaller before we get bigger. I'm perpetuating the mania. No, Squeezel, I'm not. I don't mean to. I just wanted a cool cup. I just wanted a cup that holds a lot of liquid. That's all. My mom has one, sister has one. Like, they're nice. Don't get me wrong. But I did not realize the people standing in line at Target for hours. I didn't know that was a thing. It's a cup. It's a cup. Protect the small. Hey, Marilla, welcome in. Hello from Brazil. I love miniatures. Have you done anything about Lord of the Rings? I have an Iron Hills army. And I also have Rohan. I don't have any on the table that I can show. They're on my Instagram, but you'll have to scroll quite a bit. But yeah, welcome on in. We've done a little bit of Lord of the Rings. How are you? Is there anything you're working on for Lord of the Rings? But yeah, I've got dwarves and Rohan. I've also got Radagast and Eagles that I want to work on at some point. Welcome on in. Some of those Stanley Cups use lead in production, so check your manufacturing info. Not just a cup, it's a red or a pink cup. What was I thinking? You're right. I'm sorry. Take it all back. Now it's all worth it. Here's the plan. Scott, put Nikki on your shoulders. Then I put you on my shoulders, and then we take over the world. Done. Let's go. Adepticon 2025. Watch out. Watch out. It's all over. People need to stop calling them a Stanley Cup. I know. It is confusing, isn't it? But what if you got a Stanley Cup that looks like the Stanley Cup? Can't wait for the Starbucks Supreme Balenciaga Stanley. Let's go. We can fit a few more collabs in there, I think. 3 streamers in a trench coat. That's right. And that's how Nikki got a concussion at Adepticon. No, we're the ones giving out concussions. No. Watch out. It's not a cup, it's a lifestyle, a personality. I just like the green. I didn't know it was a whole thing. I unknowingly put my brother and I into the Stanley world. I just wanted a nice cup. As mini painters, we have no right to criticize Stanley Cup owners for sipping lead as we lick our lead belcher brushes. Ooh. I think I did silver on the other one, so I'm gonna wait on that. Pretty sure we did silver. Uggs, Lululemon, Stanley, Starbucks, Chipotle. Throw it all in. We could do all that in a day. Got my Stanley before they were cool. That was my Stanley. God stole my Stanley. Yeah, I believe Yeti is a Stanley knockoff, if anything. I believe Stanley's been around longer. I never had a Yeti. I know that was like the trendy thing for a while. I never had one. Stanley's been making thermos and cups since 1908. Today we learned. I got mine before they were cool. Alright, let's go to dry. We do some washes, chat. I think we should do some wash. Let's highlight our black first, and then we will do some wash. I got my Stanley Growler for camping when I was 16. The one I never get are the people that put all the stickers on their water bottle. I would be worried about losing all my stickers when I wash it. I don't know how people do it. Like, some people have had water bottles for like years with stickers all over them. That's the one I don't get. How do the stickers stay on? Why are you not fully washing your bottle? Thermos 1904, about the same time. Nervous is thanks to Jazzy. I'm now browsing red LED lights instead of working. Excellent. Get you some gamer lights. Let's bring work to a screeching halt, says Sly. Sly says, we are done. Howdies. I think that's the way you end a Monday, yeah. Screeching halt. So washing off with stickers on water bottle just makes room for more stickers. Okay, Saren, confirmed sticker girl. I would be sad if I lost my stickers. Which is why I don't put my stickers anywhere. Maybe the problem is me. I'm the problem, it's me. Let's see, the one with the National Park stickers are dishwasher safe stickers. Wait, dishwasher safe stickers? That's a thing? I guess it'd be like... The other one I never get are like the car peekers, right? You get the stickers for your car. How do those stay on? Are stickers just way stronger than I'm giving them credit? Oh, mini display lights. There you go. I thought that was a self-imposed concussion. Hi, Chog. Welcome in. How are you? I've had one in the metal flask for a while. My husband has stickers on his tumbler. He just washes it by hand and hasn't had a problem. Okay. Yeah, maybe stickers are just stronger than I think. So I would think even by hand it would be enough to mess up a sticker, but I guess not. Maybe I should use my stickers. Will wonders never cease. The wonder of stickers will never cease. I'm learning so much today, chat. Thank you. Your current one has a little... Whoa, a UV light inside? Sounds fancy. Science will prevail. Scraddles, welcome in. Thank you so much. How are you today? We are working on... This is Lieutenant Titus, but we've stolen him for the Imperial Fists. He is going with a Imperial Fist army. So we've done a few other pieces for. They're kind of in progress. So yeah, he's kind of in that mid-stage right now where we're getting some highlights and things. How are you? Welcome on in. Greetings from Brazil. Hello from Texas. Thank you so much. Is there anything you're working on? What projects have you got? Sometimes you use a dishwasher to kill a sticker. Sometimes, and it survives, only cleaner. I'm learning so much from the sticker fans today. I had no idea. Apparently they're much stronger than I thought. Alright, well, maybe I need some stickers. Yeah, it must depend on the type of sticker. Oh, we are popular. We have a lot of Brazil friends today. Welcome in, friends. If you're new to stream, hi, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. So I like to play and paint 40K and Age of Sigmar. I've got multiple armies. So I started with Space Wolves. I have Space Wolves, Tyranid, Eldar, and now Emperor's Children. Sigmar, I've got Skaven, Slanesh, and now Seraphon. And then I do commission work as well. So there's a lot of different projects from commissions. I also really love Kingdom Death. I love Malifaux. I'm also working on an anime repaint at the moment. So here is my Vegeta from Dragon Ball. He is also still work in progress, but that's my... What I'm trying to work on more is move to more things like this, because it's more fun. Wasteland Ranger, welcome in. How are you? I've never painted 40K. I enjoy painting RPG miniatures. Okay, but I've had to stop for almost a year now because of work. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get back to it. What are some of your favorite RPG stuff? Do you work on a lot of, like, monsters? Is it a lot of player characters? What have you got? I used to work on more D&D stuff, but now we've moved to, like, a digital tabletop, so I haven't painted anything in a while. It's been a bit. But the big D&D monsters are a lot of fun. Titus as a fist? The Codex Astartes does not support this action. That's too bad. Too bad. We've stolen him. He's an Imperial Fist now. He got demoted in more ways than one. Just kidding. Just kidding, Alive and Madness. He got Lieutenant and Imperial Fist. Shut up, Leandros! Wasteland Ranger said my Crimson Fist project was going slowly, but still fun. I'm not sure what units to get for them. I'm not sure either. If anyone in chat knows more, let us know. If there's anything you're trying to decide between, that might be a good way to go, Wasteland Ranger. Let us know. Where is my sepia? I'm still here. I had to, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Painted says, my paintbrushes have been idle for many moons. Titus does what Gleeman tells him to do, so if he says he's a fist, he's a fist. Yep. What happened? Canon now. Are you also wanting to get back to it, paint it so? Is there anything we're excited for? Or are we just gonna chill for now? Because that makes sense too. The Inquisition him so hard he changed primers. Yeah, now whatever happens in Space Marine 2, we actually have the real scoop here on this stream. I'm building all the things in the pile. Okay, then decide what to work on. Gotcha. That's a good way to go. Sometimes it's just nice to have a break from the painting. I understand that. Build all the goodies and see what speaks to you. New Crimson Fist need a combined arms approach, so deciding on big damage. Thinking Blade Guard and Aggressors. I really love Aggressors. I don't know how well they're doing right now, but they are a very cool model. Blade Guard also very cool. So I increased Gene Seed change, yep. Nope. Not sure which to have more of. I'm going to ask chat. Just because I have been playing my bugs this whole time, and not my wolves. What would we suggest? I know Blade Guard were doing pretty well there for a while. I don't know if they still are. What did I walk into? We're talking about stealing Titus for the Imperial Fist. Giving him some fun lore reasons. Let's see, Paint says I painted 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, 3 Blade Guard Ancient, Blade Guard Captain, Blade Guard Lieutenants in the space of 3 weeks in November, and I burned myself out. That'll do it, yeah. I'm sorry, that's frustrating when that happens. I've definitely had that happen as well. Mine was, I'll share my burnout, because I'm sure everyone's had a similar moment. Mine was trying to get my NIDS ready for Adepticon a couple years ago, and I really crunched because I wanted to have everything painted. I was playing a game with a few other streamers, and I just wanted all my stuff together. But I burnt myself out so hard on that army that it took forever to get back to. And I don't think I would ever do that again. Now I'm very, conscious of it, and I don't want that to happen again. So as soon as I start to feel it, with my stuff, I set it away. That's why we haven't worked on NIDS since we did the Leviathan stuff. Because I don't want to burn myself out again. It was awful. So I completely understand. That's why I'm building. Yeah, I think that's a good move. Good move. Where should you go to a meeting? We'll be back whenever possible. I really like your work. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for coming to check us out. We will see you later. Hope the meeting goes well. Bye-byes for now. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out this morning. And so your Monday with us. We'll be back again tomorrow as well. So if you guys are enjoying the Warhams, the vibes, we'll be back tomorrow with a Chaos Night. So we'll switch it up a little bit. And then we gotta decide we're painting for a sub Sunday. I don't know if it'll be this Sunday. We'll have to see if I can get something prepped in time. But I'll get a poll together and we'll see what we're gonna be working on. Thank you everyone for all the support. I really appreciate it. I did a double take when they put out the Solar Ox. Fortunately, Lore Masters explained the shift in lore. Not as big as some others were opining. I don't even know what it would be. Sorry. I'm super duper not a lore nerd. I'm pretty sure I did silver on the others, so we're gonna silver it up. I try to keep a lot of the details on the armor silver to contrast all of the yellow. I'm also burning up, so one second. If I go off into Loreland, please tell me. Avian, I know you love the subject, but not now. As long as we don't have novels in the chat, we're good. Because that can be a little tough for anyone else wanting to hop in with things, is the only reason. Bees, welcome in, how are you? So I'm definitely getting more Imperial Fist upgrade kits for the shoulders. Those upgrade kits are really nice, especially if you don't want to decal it up. If you prefer the sculpted and painting, they're definitely nice. Is a little bit more money going that route, but you like the sculpted over the decals. It'd be a good way to go. I was also looking forward to the Old World Orc and Goblin made-to-order stuff. Where are my Old World people at? I am skipping Old World, so I'm good. Anyone else hopping in? It's not for me, and that's okay. Yeah, we were looking at those, Panda. What do you think? I really like the crow guy. I would like to paint crow guy. The sculpted ones are nice. Then you don't have to put stupid round decals onto odd-shaped shoulders. I really don't like doing decals, so the sculpted are nice. But it is more money than just getting the sheet of decals that either already comes with the mini or the 4-year-old sheet. You just get more of them with the sheets. Skipping Old World, not the vibe. That's fair. It's not for me, but I hope that for those who were looking forward to it, it is what you were wanting. Oh, he's got another little loincloth. Hold on. Look at that. I think the Orc Mage with the troll hat looks like a fun model. I don't think I'm interested in Old World unless, like, some of the Kislev stuff is cool. Or if there's, like, a character that gets a really nice resculpt. Then maybe I'd paint some of that, but yeah, I won't be playing. Like, if the Green Knight gets an update, yeah, I'll probably paint that. The cake on that crude, everyone's talking about the cake. Amazing. Amazing. I need to call into a Witch Hunter group immediately. Let's see. Anyone know how much the gobos overlapped in Old World? Might get me to finish my gobos? That I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, there are the PDFs are now available if you wanted to check out what is available for Old World. And check out the PDFs. Oh, I do need that command. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, Nikki, run my life, says Sly, but only in a specific example. 1, pay more Pontifex, play more Enshrouded. I'm gonna be controversial here. It's a Monday, and I think you should get some Enshrouded time. I think play your video game for a bit. Wait. I missed something from Will. Oh, the guns are on display. Yeah, I got warm. The pump cover is off. I got too hot. Let's see, there are night goblins available for the orcs and goblins list, so I assume they're the same models as the Gloomspite gets. I would assume you could use a lot of that, right? Splendid. Enjoy Enshrouded. Is anyone else playing Enshrouded? I watch Badger play a little bit of it, but I don't tend to play a lot of survival games. It looked kind of neat, though. Had kind of its own thing going on. Time to get the Flesh Eater Court Judge Dude and Pope Dude, just because of how ridiculously look. The guy with the, like, organ hair just grosses me out. I think he's up there with the Slanesh Harp Lady, right? Where Games Workshop doesn't do a lot of, like, gross sculpts, but, like, those are up there. Those are definitely up there. Brozo, hello! It's a great pleasure in Badger taking pleasure in combat rolling, giving all the crap you gave Witcher 3 for the exact combat mechanic. That's our Badger. How are you, Brozo? What you up to today? Yep. We need to get Badger to play Dark Souls. That's what we need to do. Like, I don't know if he makes that a sub-goal or something. We need Badger to play Dark Souls. Just a bit of intestines hair, yeah. It's not that gross, right? Right? Oh god, those are organs. Are you training to kill a man with a paintbrush from 100 yards? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't say no. It's actually pretty good. Probably better than I thought at first look. Strikes me as Valheim meets Breath of the Wild, with a bit of Morrowind thrown in. I mean, those are a lot of games on people's like lists for checking out stuff. Remember Gloomspite Gets was the new name GW could trademark for Night Goblins back when Age of Sigmar first came out. Oh yeah, a lot of the armies got that. Badger in the sound of aggressive backpedaling. Name a more iconic duo. Oh no, Broso's the most stressed I felt in my adult life. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember where you're at. Has move happened? Or it's close. I'm sorry. Whenever it is, I know it's incredibly stressful, so I hope that everything goes well. You got this. You made me snort when you said we need Badger to play Dark Souls. I need it to happen. I need him to roll all over that screen. Nobody should ever move house, especially when doing an MA during an assignment heavy week. Yeah, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry. Where are the boxes coming from? I'm sorry. Moving is like the worst. It's so stressful. Between having to, you know, pack up your entire life, move it somewhere else, turning off some things, on some things. It's like, none of it ever lines up. Ever. It's just the worst. Never, ever move. Still Paintbot, welcome in. How are you? I'm being overly dramatic. No, it's all good. Friend, feel free to complain in here. I don't want to move again for a while. Move twice in 18 months. Never again. In space without a beard? I'm missing something. Sorry. I had a board game night with friends over the weekend. We played Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. Did some Jack the Ripper cases. Sherlock is a jerk. Intuitive leaps he makes are bullshit. Those can be tough with like those types of characters, right? Where like obviously they're brilliant, but also like, oh, I see. I don't really know the person, so I've just always known the emote. I need to take the stuff out from under the stairs and garage. I haven't looked in since I moved in and throw it all away. I feel that wasted mind. We have some of those boxes. We've been pretty good about it. Like, I'm proud of us. Basically, like, every now and then when we find an area that needs to just be, like, decluttered, we just, like, tackle it right away. So, like, this last weekend, I was putting laundry away and I realized, like, my t-shirt drawer was just full of, like, old Adepticon shirts, Extra Life shirts, things like that I never wear anymore. And we just went through it. We just got a big old trash bag and we threw it all in. And we just keep doing that at, like, different points around the house. So there's definitely a couple boxes like that just, they gotta go. They gotta go. I moved every year for 4 years while we tightened down finances to get our house, chasing cheap rent. It's really cool that you had, like, that goal in mind, though. But yeah, that's a lot. I think my brother said he's about to move out of the apartment he's in. And he told my mom the same thing. He's like, yeah, I've got boxes I never even, like, unpacked. He's like, all right, well, either go through it or just right into the trash, because you clearly don't need it. Why do you still have this? I don't either, but I definitely use this too much. Broso, I have a new emote. You do Nikki K Power. I have learned dangerous. I'm learning how to draw emotes and animate them. So I have that, and I have another one in progress that's a lot more animating. It's essentially the little loading circle. but I have to learn how to animate that. Nikki, I'm trying, bro, so I'm trying. If we can get that, then I can do some more channel art and stuff. I'm just trying a whole bunch of stuff right now, you know? I got the creative, like, I don't know. I had like 3 days last week where I'm just like doing everything. Well, thank you. Chat, reminder, if you've not hydrated, make sure to hydrate. Hydrate, don't dehydrate, chat. The software I'm using, I'm just using Photoshop. It was part of our, what do they call it? The Adobe plan that had my video editor also had Photoshop, so I'm just using Photoshop. I might be able to toss everything except the game room, master bedroom, and office. I guess the kitchen can stay. I did so much of that before moving, yet there's still so much stuff. Does coffee count as hydrating? Only if you have some water after. Yeah, gotta get some of that. Nako Kami, welcome in. How are you? Thank you. It's giant, so I don't have to get up all the time. How are you? For anyone who may be coming in, we're working on, this is Lieutenant Titus, but we've stolen him for the Imperial Fist. So he's in yellow and not blue. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna start some skin tones, I think. We're just hopping around a bunch today. But that's what I've got. How are you guys? What are we up to today? Hey, Spitfire, welcome in. How are you? When Chrome is up, I hear your stream. If I minimize Chrome, I hear mystery music? I don't know. That's weird. I can be mystery music. Nikki's in small as the 2-gallon cup, yeah. Oh, you've got Ultramarines. Welcome, welcome on in. I'm sorry we stole Titus from you, but it had to be done. It had to be done. Well, welcome in. I paint a lot of Warhammer. I've got Space Wolves myself. These are a commission. Trying to get the rest of this little wave of this army together. But welcome. Happy to have you. So it's like I pulled away from work, came back to see Nikki unleashing her. Thank you, chat. Yeah, they're so sweet. For water is bigger in your head. Thank you, Teray. I am a fan of the big old mug, yeah. This is my, I think it's a 40 ounce. There's an even bigger one that I considered. Teray, what you up to? How was the weekend? I do like my big old mugs. The light remark is I had a phone call. I gotta get back to lurk. But Huggles, thank you so much for lurking. I hope work is going well. We'll keep you company here while you're working. But it's true. I have a weakness for big mugs and cups. It's as big as Nikki. Yeah. Yeah. I only get a full lunch break today, says Philip Paintpot. I'm gonna try and make progress on the Marshall keyword. Let's go. I need to get back to my Malifaux with you. You keep posting yours, and I'm like, dang it, I need to get back to mine. I just got sad because the what I had in my head just did not translate to those ones we'd started, and I need to try it again. Just one of those times. It just wasn't translating. It was Deep Rock Galactic Steam page playing music. Why does that happen? Oh, do you have like the autoplay or whatever on for it? That's really weird. I don't know. Well, we found it, so that's good. That is unusual. I think for the February challenge, I'm going to choose a Malifaux crew for my squad. That's a good plan. I should probably do the same, but I've got some Seraphon all lined up for mine. That's a good idea. If I hadn't already started my Bushido warband, that would have been a good one too, but I gotta get these lizards finished, chat. I gotta get them done. Sorry, I think Nikki's actually smaller than 5 foot. The camera's just putting perspective on us. Last time I measured, I am right at 5 foot. So I'm sure, I've already seen it with my family. I will get smaller as I get older. Just gonna shrink right back on down. Last time I checked, I'm right at 5 foot, though. And then I will get very small, but very strong. Fine. Nikki does her weight training by filling that cup, carrying it around. Yesterday was shoulder day, and my gosh. I hate shoulder day. I hate shoulder. I feel so weak. I know that I shouldn't, but I do. Be the size of a Warhammer miniature. There we go. Perfect. Becoming my job. The typical halfling rogue, sneaky and strong. That's the goal here. Paint it so. That's the goal. We go on for strunk. I'll shrink into my perfect Skaven cosplay. There we go. Ooh. I just want to be tiny and full of muscle. That's my goal. We're working towards it. Oh no, are y'all in an area you have to worry about cicadas? Yeah. For the 13-year and 17-year hordes are coming this year. We have cicadas. I don't know how bad the like hordes get. Oh no. No, Iowa about to get blasted. Oh no, that's horrific. Ew. Not looking forward to that. Thank you for this new nightmare you've prepared me for. You find cicadas relaxing? They're disgusting. Let's see. Hedgehog says, I'm between projects, working on 30k Tartarus Termes, FDM Print, Middle Earth Orc Shaman, very cool, Orc Boar Boss, and Captain Messenius, all at the same time. A fellow hobby butterfly. We love to see it. I do the same and then I get myself in trouble because then I don't finish things. I'm trying to be better about finishing things. I'm sorry to share the bad news. Thank you for preparing me, but I hate cicadas. Yeah, that's the noise is fine. They themselves are disgusting. What? Look at the staff meeting. Oh, nope. Actually, Matt, I can catch you up because we still have work to do. So the face is, if you like that, trying to find the paints that I used. I believe I did dark highlight from Reaper, which is a nice warm brown. And then tan skin. And then I will be doing a couple other highlights a bit later. But if you like that, that's what I've got. And then I leave some of the dark highlight showing like under the cheeks and kind of where you would contour your face. I leave that showing. Painting face is the best part of painting. I need to do more like in-depth face painting. I generally just do like Space Marines and stuff, and I need to spend some more time on that. For like display projects, I mean, sorry. Can you legally own a flamer in Texas? I mean, probably. It is Texas. I haven't looked into it, but yeah, probably. Probably. Messinius in yellow. And Nikki's using paints I own. Let's go. I really love Reaper paints for skin tones, so I tend to use those. I've been trying to use the Citadel more for like tutorials and things, because I know more people have access to them. And then for the Dragon Ball, that's all been Vallejo, which has been kind of fun to see how the Vallejo ones work. They've worked pretty well for him. I had an idea. Bear with me. As soon as one of us becomes a billionaire, I see a flaw in this plan already. That's okay. Hit me with it, Sly. Northeast Texas brews apparently coming in 2032, so you've got some time. So wait, is this something that people like track? Is there just like a website tracking gross ass cicadas? Texas cares not for the Geneva Accords. No. No. That person buys a luxury island somewhere. Kits it with everything we could use for hobby and gaming. Yes. Invites chat to hang out. We never need to work. I'm in. Gamer commune. Let's go. I'm in. Immediately in. Well, there is a whole periodical cicada broods of the United States. Thanks, Wasted Mind. I appreciate that. Wasted Mind and Panda, thank you so much. I just love this news you've given me. I hope Slam's ready for me to move to the UK in 2032. So I can escape the cicada hordes. If you became independently wealthy, where would there... would there be anywhere Scott's willing to move to? Probably not. Everywhere is terrible. Too hot, too cold. Well, I mean, if everywhere is terrible, it doesn't matter where we go. Right? If it's already terrible here, it can't be more or less terrible somewhere else. Scotland's the moon. Too cold. But it has the right amount of people. See, there's trade-offs here. We have to find the correct trade-off. No, you dislike this. Chat proceeds to show you everything about them. If it were just me moving, there are a few places I would go, but I have to keep Mr. Scott in mind. Move to lower mainland. It's usually the right amount of hot or cold. When it's too far one way or the other, it doesn't last long. Plus, we have maple syrup. Canada would be on my list for you. If I were to... If I could move independently, myself. Canada would be on there. I'd love to live in the forest with the witches. They'd like Kingdom Death. I bet so. I mean, you have the Disciple of the Witches. I think you could get them on board, yeah. Yeah. There are places I would tolerate for seasons. Where would you tolerate, Scott? Where would you go? Where could we potentially go? Can I be friends with the Leshen? I mean, as long as you respect nature. I think they're cool. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where to move from Central Texas. Canada for the win. Canada would be on my list, yeah, for sure. I'd be up there. Honestly, if I had to stay in the States, even the Chicago area, I'd move there. A couple places in the Northeast. I would check out, like, Oregon, maybe, but I don't like being on that time zone. I'd go somewhere north. Don't fall for that bait. He'll tolerate the seasons, but nix them for other reasons, as long as we get to go. Let's work on pouches for a bit. I live in Oregon. It's okay. I just went out of Texas. I hate it here. I'm gonna caution you against Canadian housing prices. Stuff is getting wacky. It's been wacky here in the States for a while, so I get that. It's the best time zone. You're too late. Everything is too late in the times. Everything is too late. Be more likely to move to general Germany. Germany would be great. Yeah. You want to leave the US? Here, Minnesota is close enough in style to Canada. That's when my Midwest accent just gets stronger. Wife and I have a 3 to 5 year plan to leave Central Texas. We're eyeballing rural North New York. That would be nice too. I think I would like that. Oh yeah. I don't know. I feel like we're stuck here. Between housing prices and family still here. Chicago area is in the option list. It does have, yeah, state tax. Blind Cat, welcome in. The housing market in the whole US has been bought by psychopaths. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. I think we've just kind of accepted we're stuck here for a bit. Northern New York, yeah, is where Butts and Bat Rat are. All of chat will be neighbors, but me and us. Why don't we just start our little gaming community up there? Nikki under 6 weeks living in Minnesota, chat. Can anyone understand her? Yeah, it just comes back like 10 times as strong. I do love when it slips out though, like if Scott and I are talking and there's a word where like the Midwest comes out. Give us your best. Oh! I remember I was trying to spell like the way that I talk. And Scott's like, why are you spelling that way? I'm like, because that's how I say it. I don't think I realized how strong it was until like moments like that with Scott. But that's how I'm saying it. That's how I want to spell it. I used to say Canada for the free healthcare, but the situation is less than ideal at this point. It's a free, but it'll take you a year to see any doctor. I feel like every time that comes up, some people are like, that's not actually true, and then some people are saying it is. So now I don't know what to believe. I ask what you don't like about Texas. I mean, I'll start. I wear my politics on the sleeve, and Texas is the opposite of mine. I'm also, I'm atheist, which is against a lot of Texas. Yeah, just... I guess viewpoints on about everything is opposite to mine. I don't really feel like... I've never felt like I belong in Texas. The heat, I'm not built for the heat. It's heckin' awful. Especially because I get seasonal effect in the summer. On top of this being way too hot. So yeah. Much of my friends in Canada struggle to get shoulder surgery. Oh, for years. I'll tell you that. Texas is the champion state for the right wing. Yeah, it's Texas and Florida are awful. Just awful. A little scary being a woman in Texas. Not gonna lie. So yeah, for a lot of that, I'd like out. Wait, the regional sauces? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. But yeah, I'd like out at some. Please get me out. Please. So we get healthcare, we have private insurance available. So we can skip the waits involved in some sectors. Ontario, Doug Ford has been trying to start public health funding to get more private clinics open. Let's go blame him on the federal administration not renewing the federal healthcare. Oh, okay, so you've got some of that going on. I see. My partner is American, and she's glad she moved to the UK. If I were to go overseas, I don't know if UK would be my first, but you guys have a fair amount of stuff going on as well. But yeah, it's not great here. Not great. I don't feel super safe long term. What can you do? Oh Lord, don't come here. It's a mess. Yeah. That's as much as I would like to go see the UK friends. I don't know that I want to live there either. That's the exact same color. Okay, I was using this color for Vegeta. Where is it? Where is Deathclaw? Kind of later, I guess. Where it is. Moved to Seattle and be real life friends. We took a vacation up there and I loved it. It was beautiful. I probably can't afford Seattle, but like maybe further east. It was beautiful. I love the trees. I love mountain. If I could afford it, absolutely. Absolutely. Puppies! Who doesn't love puppies? All good. It's fun to talk through some of it. All good. I mean, we're just highlighting pouches, so not a whole lot to talk about. I need to check in. My friend, Danny, got a new puppy. Oh, a month or so ago? Maybe a little bit longer. And he's just the cutest little thing. She got like a DNA test back for him. We all thought like black lab mixed with something, but then when she got the DNA results back, lab's nowhere on it. So it's been interesting. He's a little cutie pie. He's all black. He's got like a little bit of white on his chest, and his name is Brody. I think it's an adorable name for a puppy. Living in Nevada has been surreal. 50% of Reno are old, bitter, mega brain trust. 25 have never left the city. The other 25% are gay and suffering. Yeah. It's weird when you get the mixes. How is Sadie? I haven't heard her this stream. She was borking earlier. She's in that... She was in that mood where she just growls at everything. It's really frustrating. She's just sitting there growling. She had opinions on the Ozarka truck. Sadie did not want to hydrate. Alright. I'll get that last color a bit later. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went, so we'll just do it later. Let's work on face for a little bit. UK does have Warhammer World. Which is fine. I'll make it over there at some point. What I'd really like to visit Japan. That's where I'd really like to visit. I don't think that I'd want to live there, or at least not in a super populated area. But I'd like to visit Japan. Warhammer World's amazing. At some point. What's everyone's favorite food from their home? What is yours, Will? What have you got in mind? Warhammer World doesn't make the top 10,000 reasons to live anywhere. It's good for a visit, I would say. I think good for a visit. 100%. If I do make Japan more permanent outside of Tokyo's mess, yeah, like that would be a consideration too if we ever get the heck out of here. It's Japan. But outside of the main city. The Warhammer store in Rochester is like 100 square feet. But it's like anything bigger than mine. Japan sounds like a hard place to ship Pelican cases to. Colorado's safe. I feel like Colorado would be, if we were staying in the States, that'd be up there. We have been a few times and have enjoyed it. Just remember PV rent. Public transport, though. The, problem with visiting Japan, Broso, is I don't know if Scott can drag me back if we go. Yeah. He'd have to... It's gonna be a struggle getting me back on the airplane. It's gonna be the hard... Mix these colors. 1 second. It's too strong. I skipped a triad color. Boiled dumplings stuffed with sour cherries? That sounds interesting. I don't even know if I would like that or not, which means I have to try it. You're in Georgia, you can spit and hit a random mom and pop and have some of the best chicken you've had in your life. Oh no, people reply all to an email. I'm sorry, man. Have you been, Hedgehog? I would love to go. He just needs to explain to the Japanese police why he's carrying the tiny, struggling woman screaming, "You can't take me back!" Part of me would love to move to a non-insane country. Part of me never wants to move again. Feel that. Oh, I feel that. That's right, we've got racing tracks. That's how we get Scott to agree to Japan. Got Suzuka! So there's this pizza. We moved to Texas 9 years ago. Still have not found a place down here that I absolutely love. The tacos and barbecue got better, but the dang pizza is a crime. That's why we're going to New York. I get it. Totally get it. Street food at street festivals is spectacular. They put some really strange stuff on pizza. Sadie is trying to break down my door right now. Why do I imagine seeing Nikki getting tossed into a plane by the Tokyo police? Because that's exactly what would happen, yeah. Because you know me too well, Avian. That's why. You'll never take me back. Then I start screaming about Bengoshi. And then they just speed up how quickly they're throwing me onto things. KT, welcome in. How are you? Let's see. Renzo, am I saying that right? It's a Yusto bread pocket with a filling consisting of beef, cabbage, sauerkraut, onions, and seasoning. Made in various shapes: a half moon, rectangle, round, square, or a triangle. That's a lot of fun shapes. Sounds really good. Yeah, that's like, let me stay. I'll come back with my pen coach. That's right. See? See? They won't even know. She is not. Yes, it's she. I have a confession to make. I haven't done my little app for a couple nights because I've been too distracted by stream things. I have a confession. I need to get back to it, chat. I need someone to yell at me now. The owl's not yelling at me. Cassidy's best friend's dying for us to come visit her in Korea. But good grief, airfare is absolutely insane. Yeah, that's why I haven't been to the UK or Japan just yet. Because it's heckin' expensive. Especially for 2 people. Fuji has a hotel you can stay at trackside and balconies overlooking the track. Would be awesome to go on a race weekend. I yelled at you there. You did. Sorry. You need to yell more. That's the hard part with like learning the animation and stuff, is I'm kind of brain dead by the time I'm wrapping up for the night. Because I'm learning. Went down the rabbit hole in countries that are easy to immigrate to. US is dead center at 5. 1, Australia. Huh. Let's see. Small family chain in and around Nebraska. Regular be good. Mushroom and Swiss are my favorite. I wish I liked mushroom. Mrs. Hedgehog and I went to Japan last May. I didn't find very much in the way of Warhammer stuff at the hobby shops there. But ye gods, Gunpla is serious business. It is. Yeah. Yeah. I know there's a shop I saw. I follow a lot of the like Japan travel TikTok accounts. The model cars. They also seem to have a lot of too. Or at least the particular shops that they were going to. Had a lot of model cars. Hey Klaus, welcome in. How are you today? It's hard to keep it going over and over. Swedish friend shared his 1,600 day streak on Duolingo with me yesterday. I was like, I'm absolutely okay with never having that. I also, like, part of it was I had that moment of, like, it screaming at me just, like, completely put me off to it. And I was just like, no, I'm not doing it tonight. Just, like, didn't do it out of spite. Which is absolutely not the reaction to have, but I had it. I went, like, full teenager mode on it. I was just like, no, I'm not doing it because you're bugging me. So So I says, my daughter really wants to go to Japan. Said I'll take her in the summer between college and university, all being well. I would love to hear what you guys think. I want to go. You know, I've heard Brosso's stories and Slam's stories. I would love to go at some point. That says I'd like to move to New Zealand. Most penguin varieties of any country in the world. It's the top reason right there. Doing well, hope you're doing well. Good here. We are working on, this is Lieutenant Titus, but we've stolen him for the Imperial Fist, so he's not an Ultramarine anymore. He got demoted to Lieutenant and we swiped him. So he's going to be joining a larger Imperial Fist army that we've been working on here kind of in waves. So welcome on in. If you have any questions, let us know. Happy to have you today. Been in Tokyo a couple oh, that's right. You have mentioned that. What did you think of your trips? I think you mentioned yours were more work-related, though. I don't know how much you got to explore. I would love to. We tell them about the horrific things about penguins? No, just let people enjoy things. Let people enjoy things, baby. Every time I mention an animal, you're like, you know it carries that disease, right? As if I'm ever gonna, like, see it and pet it. Let people enjoy things. I'm such a hick compared to chat. I have almost 2,000 days in a row for my daily mood tracker. That's pretty crazy. 2,000 days? They can enjoy dogs? Well, you know about dog, baby. Ooh. Penguins are adorable and very stinky. Let me tell you about the dark side of golden retrievers. Yeah, it's every time. I love you, Avian, but there are things to enjoy about the critters. It doesn't all have to be bad. Things can just be cute. I love you, but it's okay to just like something for being cute. The first time was pretty full on around TGS, which I now can't the game show. A mad time, but I did love being in a place so different. It was only my third time on a plane back then. So going big then. Do you guys hear bluegrass and banjos when I talk? Now I will. Now I will. Washboards and accordions, says Scott. Yeah. I hear Sarge from Red vs. Blue. The second time has been a Nordic trade mission, which was super cool. Basically, I got to sit on business meetings with folks like Ina-san and do some sightseeing. That's really cool. I'm glad you got, like, between the trips, a bit of a mix. So it wasn't just, like, all in an office. You know one thing about penguins? They look kind of sort of like they're wearing tiny tuxedos. And that's adorable. Exactly. They're cute. They're cute. Owie. I nerded. I don't think that at all, Will. I just meme into it when you're memeing into it. I have fun hanging out in voice chat with you. What animal has tusks? Told you to stop making up animals. Do you play 40K or just paint the minis? I mostly paint. This is my full-time gig, so I stream and do commissions full-time. But I do play, so my first army was Space Wolves. I've also got Tyranids. I've got Eldar that I need to play. And then I've started Emperor's Children. For Sigmar, I've got Skaven, Slaanesh, and Seraphon. So I should play more, but I mostly paint. I think what else I've got here as far as playing. I've also got Kingdom Death that I'd like to play more. I wish we had a more dedicated group for things like that. It's having to get up to the game store, which I'm not always the best at doing and organizing. I tend to just pick up a video game for the weekend instead. I just realized tattoo arms. So, Jezzy, it's funny you say that. I actually wish it was over here because it's my better side. And I thought about maybe after Tuesday stream, seeing if I can get it to fit over there. So I thought about it. So, big camera may be moved. I'm gonna see what I can do on Tuesday. It's gonna depend on cables and things and if it can actually move. But that is my better side. This is just where I had room for the moment. But we'll see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Play them for a data slate when Scott's Knights get buffed and Eldari get nerfed. I know I need to play them before they get nerfed and thing around. I want to at least see what's busted, you know? Like, I understand I've seen it in action, but not with my stuff. You have tons of armies. I've set on an older Chaos Marine army since COVID. No one around me is playing anymore. That was part of it for me, too, is, like, we just got out of the habit of going to the game store. And, like, we both work from home, so it feels like I gotta pack up my army, I gotta go to the store, and I know it's not a huge deal, but it feels like a huge deal. Which I've got to get, I don't know, asked out of? I don't know what the right term would be. But that's definitely part of it for me. It's just trying to get into the habit of going up there again. So Chaos Marines, what faction? Do you have, like, Black Legion, or what do you run them as? Watch for Slender Scott again. USB extensions, yeah, and I think we have one. It's just been a while, because when we did do the streamed games, I think we have some, but yeah, I was thinking about it, and also if it would help with lighting, since I am very pale under very bright lights, if moving the camera out of some of that would help. Because I know even now I'm a little blown out because of the light. Mostly corn right now. Here, Brian, thank you so much for that sub for 31 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? I appreciate it. I bear the ward of Lorgar. Death to the Fells Emperor. Chaos sound off in the chat. Lauren, did you pick up... Oh, you said you have the older. I was gonna say, they just got the, all of the World Eater stuff, which are pretty badass. I'm tired, you. It's a Monday. I'm feeling a little bit of that. Hopefully the rest of your week picks up here. So when I'm feeling like a pirate, then I wrote the those Red Corsairs. There you go. I kind of hopped around when I was trying to pick, like, a Chaos Force. I initially... excuse me. I thought I wanted Tzeentch. And then I was like, oh, but if I do Khorne with, like, demons, I could play Sigmar and 40k. But then they sucked in 40k. And then I read Fulgrim, and Slaanesh called to me. I got a Slaanesh Age of Sigmar army, and now a Slaanesh 40k army. That's where I landed for Chaos. The book was too good. Literally made me pick up 2 armies. It's too good. Yes, Chaos, sound off. I haven't even purchased the new rules. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I hope that you can find a place to get some games in. I know it's frustrating when you're looking for a game and can't. You're kind of I'm very spoiled in the AV6 Scott in chat is my hubby, and we get to play together. So anytime there's a new codex or something like that, we basically get a list to, like, try stuff out together. So I'm a little spoiled. But you're kind of at the mercy of the community and who's looking for games, which can be tough. Hey Lucas, welcome in. Do you have a favorite Warhammer Old World army? So I used to play High Elves. I'm not hopping back into Old World. But yeah, I had High Elves back when it was still Fantasy Battle. What about you? Are you picking up anything for Old World? Or getting anything back out for Old World? Welcome, welcome in. So the other armies I would consider have now been legacied, so. I used to play Skaven for Fantasy, but now they're not in Old World. I've got Seraphon, but can't use them in Old World. So says, I'm a sadist. I chose Thousand Suns for my Chaos faction. I picked them way back, and then I had to paint all that gold trim, and I was like, eh. It's anything about orcs coming back, because boy, I have a fancy leader for them. It's just painted up by a great painter. I believe so. I don't know the details just because I'm not keeping up with Old World. I know they're on the, like, list of factions, but I don't know anything beyond that. Would they have legacy rules, chat? I think you're in the PDF rules for now, and then you'll get the updated, what are they called? Not Battle Tome. Arcane Journal. Whatever they're going with. I started in 4th, and then stopped. Oh, when they stopped supporting. Planning to get back into 20k points of Skaven. Hell yeah. You've got more Skaven than I do. I don't know how many points I have, but welcome in. The Doom Wheel is still one of my favorite Warhammer models. I love that thing. Welcome, welcome in. Skaven are so much fun. I also enjoy them for Sigmar. Chaos is suffering. You bought me Lucius. I will forever hold that. Forever. You bought me Lucius. You supported Chaos, wasted mine. That's a lot of rats. Yeah, welcome in. Skaven are great. I'm guessing then you've got a friend group where you'll be able to play your Skaven, since they are in the legacy list, unfortunately. Mine was that I spend the same time painting a 2-point model as you did painting an 80-point one. The paint. Patch painting is rough for those horde armies. I ended up just doing contrast paint. And we actually took 2 full streams. And we just knocked out rats. We just painted rats until I couldn't paint rats anymore, and we got them finished. But yeah, the batch paint pain is real for those horde armies. Completely understand. Oh yeah, if you guys, thank you, Scott. Because I was heads down working on stream things last week, the algorithms aren't algorithming. If you'd like to help me, I posted my Vegeta repaint today on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. If you guys like the project and want to help me out, a like, a retweet, comment, all that good stuff helps me out a bunch. I have to get the algorithming again. Thank you to everyone who has shared them. I appreciate it. I bought you chaos to support double suffering. You're chaos and William Sandy. And then you go and say no lewd buff just for one. One sub Sunday without lewd buff. Just one. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I have to finish our current lewd buff before we pick up more lewd buff. I love this cursed sentence. Retweeted on X. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'd say I'm really about most, if not all, the unique models for Old World are going to be resin. It seems like, yeah, the characters and things they're bringing back are going to be resin. If Nikki was an actual hobbit, she'd be anti-second breakfast with those lewd bus stance. I'm adding squigglies for our little oaths here real quick. Little squigglies. You use washers. Washes or like metal washers? Make sure I got the right question here. Welcome on in. Did name the site Toy Stuff's dead naming. Sorry, I know. I'm gonna call it Twitter for as long as I possibly can. Can't do Insta or TikTok without a working phone. I won't have that till Wednesday. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the retweets, the likes, the comments. It helps a lot. Thank you. The thin paint. Okay, washes. Yeah, I do. I tend to use the Games Workshop ones, so I use a lot of Nuln Oil. On him, we've used Nuln Oil on our silver, Agrax in between. So yeah, I use a little bit of washes. How are you? Welcome in. So I've got, yeah, right now I only have Citadel. I also, sometimes I'll use the Pro Acryl. They also have some nice washes. They just dry a little bit different, so I try to keep it to the same project. Is there anything you're working on? She may be anti-second breakfast, but she's pro... It'll be a third supper, so she's got my vote. Nikki for Hobbit Queen. I get to be Hobbit Queen, Werewolf Queen. It's a very exciting week for me. Yeah. Very exciting week for me. Actually, we need some more wash right now. Mrs. Panda's already my Hobbit Queen. She's not advocating in a long time. Good for her. Good for Mrs. Panda. I'll stick with Werewolf Queen. Just queening it up all around, that's right. Collecting my tiaras. Alright, Titus, what color hair do you have? It's kind of the last main base coat we need to do. I think he's got like a brown, right? Yeah. Got a desaturated brown. Which means we need this color. Think the Orc Commandos come in today? Nice. Does anyone have any hobby we're waiting on? Either Old World, Dark Angels? What goodies does everyone have coming? Hey Pax, welcome in. I paint clear race bodies over RC cars, so it's from the inside out. I'd really love to get into model painting. I'd also love to get a resin printer. Thanks for sharing this. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Welcome on in. Yeah, so I paint mostly Warhammer. Let me do another little intro here. So this is for our Imperial Fist army, and I'll show you a few of the models for it. I'll get a bigger one since you got RC cars. So here is my Dreadnought. Also got a Librarian we started yesterday. Our little Titus for today. I am also getting into, not RC cars, but anime figure repaints. I'm working on some bigger stuff as well. Here is my Vegeta I'm working on. So kind of using some of the same skills, but for different things. So if there's anything with the RC cars I can help with, let me know. Ordered, oh, the book, if that counts? Yeah, that counts. Flash Shooter Court's taking all of Scott's money here soon. Resin printing is great. They've really advanced the last few years. Print layers are extremely thin now. It's pretty crazy to see how quickly some of that evolves. And also, like, costs and things go down. It's pretty nuts in the resin printing. And then, yeah, if you'd like to see some of the other stuff we're working on, thank you, Slam. There are my socials. Thank you to everyone who helped post things today, or share things today. Appreciate it. I've got to get, actually, Lucius and Croak, I'm going to get photos of today, so that'll help me get back in the algorithm here soon. I was just not doing any of it while I was working on other stuff last week. Getting the bot up and working on things. I'm just behind. Candace says, I'm going to get some stuff this weekend to coincide with the local Warhammer store anniversary. Warhammer stores also have demo models, yep, that the staff will show you how to paint the models with if you have one local. I can't dress. I'm not freehanding ghost flames or anything, but I've been doing it a while. Cheaper than paying someone else $100+. Yep, it's that's the trade-off, right? That's what I'm learning with my animation stuff. Either have someone do it or put in that time. Well, welcome on in. If there's anything you have questions on, well, let me know. Otherwise, we're just nerding out, so feel free to hop in. If Will quoting an 8-year-old video like it's brand new, he's gonna ask go to Candy Mountain. Shun. Shun. Oh. Was I ever talking about E-Bombs World yesterday? Well, it's all coming back around. But Nick, you want to be good and not put the time in. That's when you hire me. Exclamation website. We're leveling up, that's right. We're learning new things. Post Vegeta next to Stanley Cup and use the relevant hashtag. There you go. We use the Stanley for good. Only after I drink Bailey's from a shoe. There you go. And you guys wanted Sadie. There's Sadie. Being a menace. As always. I'm constantly quoting llamas with hats or the ASTF videos. Those are older than 8 years. I don't want to know. If you look that up, don't tell me. I don't want to know how old some of that is. Don't tell me. I've been into D&D my whole life. I was about 18 or so, and a friend bought me a Skeleton Warrior set for 40K. So I'm familiar with the game and all. Gotcha, okay. I never know. Sometimes, kind of depends on location, I feel. Because, like, I have a lot of UK viewers, so obviously they're closer to it. They know Warhammer. Not everyone does, but yeah, if you've got D&D mini experience, you're all set then. Well, welcome on in. I am also playing in some D&D right now. I am playing in Curse of Strahd. I've got a Arcane Trickster Rogue who's now dipping into Fighter, which I didn't expect, but we're doing it. Welcome on in. Wasted Mind. Someone else mentioned that in chat. That's amazing. I hadn't heard that yet. For the Suicide Squad game. Imagine loading up your game and it's auto-completed. I love like Curse of Strahd sometimes. It's been a fun campaign. I kind of wish our group was a little bit more like RP focused, because I think you could really do some creepy stuff with it. Our group is kind of newer players. They're not as comfortable doing that just yet. You have a really good like RP heavy group. Strahd would be a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying it, but having that little extra creepy factor, I guess, would be really good. It's been a fun campaign, though. I think after I had so much trouble trying to DM Avernus, it was just nice to have a very, like, concise campaign, too. Avernus was kind of a mess. The best thing a bad game can do can finish itself. Reaper's just like, well, now I don't have to. What is everyone playing right now? What games have we got? Chat. I will be getting back to the new Yakuza game later tonight. Unless I get distracted by emotes again. It's been very good. Enjoying it. I knew I would, though. I love the Yakuza games. I got an email that Spyhander is going to be relaunching with some new stuff soon, which I'm intrigued. I like some of the ideas Spyhander has for its systems. I have not looked into it. I don't know if Scott's looked into it at all. If we switch systems, I would like to try Call of Cthulhu. That's what I would like to try. I have a starter set that I got forever ago that we haven't. Just because we've been doing other campaigns, I haven't gotten to mess with it yet. I think that would be fun. For some more creepy factor. Anyone else playing in some tabletop games? Any other cool characters out there? Why can't I get his eye? Oh my god. It just wasn't happening. Okay, we'll clean that up later. That's fine. I get a tiny bit of blue for his stubble. Pin that down. Give him a little 5 o'clock shadow. Do you use an airbrush for primers and base coats? I do, yeah. So if you'd like to check it out, thank you, Slam. There's my gear page. So I have a Badger Patriot 105 for my airbrush, and I really like it. But I use that for basically all of my big stuff. So the priming, the base coating. Any big gradients, like on my dreadnoughts. And then I usually switch to brush after that, yeah. It saves me a lot of time. A lot of time. Let's see, Panda says I have a few others back on Kickstarter I'm waiting for that get constantly updates, blah, blah, blah. What else? We need to wash our gold. We're doing pretty well on them, though. I might switch to the librarian here for industry. Fortunately, my wife and I have fallen back into WoW. We only play together and actively shy away from other players. That's how Scott and I played WoW, yeah. We had our guild, but for the most part, we just kind of do our thing. Until raiding type stuff. Exactly, Painted so. Bringing out more of the internet's greatest hits. Freedom doing stuff with others, so New Follower Dungeon stuff was nice to see. Oh, the stuff they took from Final Fantasy. That's where you have like the NPCs go with you, right? Remember when WoW was fun? Me neither. Way back it was fun. I just don't think I can ever get that old WoW magic back again. Way back it was fun. I mean, I met you on there, so it did its thing, you know? I'm gonna say, you met your wife on WoW? That's how Scott and I met. That's WoW. I can't give it too much of a hard time, you know? No, I miss, I just completely blanked on the name of the expansion. God damn it. Well, why can't I come up with the name? The one after Burning Crusade. We were Horde. I had a Undead Shadow Priest. Wrath. Okay, I kept wanting to say that. I'm like, that's not right. It is right. Okay. My brain just short-circuited there. Alliance for life. Half my chat's Alliance. See the South Shore. But yeah, I had a Shadow Priest that I raided on for a long time. You put the darker colors on first, moving to lighter, or is there a method? I usually do that, yes. So like, their Dreadnought. I started with our brown, and then I highlighted up to here. I will switch that when I want really bright colors. So if I want to keep like a yellow as bright as I possibly can, then I'll do like a zenithal, so a white first, and then I'll work down. So it kind of depends on if I really need that super bright color or not. But I tend to work up from shadow first, yeah. But if I need it to stay nice and bright, then I will start with the white, a base coat, and then work down. Hey, Mythalion, welcome in. Thank you. I needed reinforcements. I will never rep WoW, but for the Horde slaps, even from an outside perspective, right? It's just cool. It's just cool. No, that was a big part of my life for a while. Now I can't do that again. I can't do the raiding or a lot of endgame stuff. I can't do that anymore. Wrath was great. When I first started raiding, some great memories of Nax. Nax was fun. Ice Crown was good. Oldar was great. Some good stuff there. Hey Magpie, welcome in. I'm my best friend by random chance of City of Villains. That's so cool. I love that. Welcome, welcome. I tried WoW as an Alliance player and played for about an hour. Played as Horde months later, became addicted. I think it is very different, yeah. Part of it's just the vibe you're going for. I think I prefer the starting areas for Horde too. I had a couple Alliance like that I would mess around on just to try the different characters and stuff, but I also found myself just going back to Horde every time. We're up on before TV time every night, run around being silly together. It's been a lot of fun. We have leveled a bunch of characters to like 60 and start over to avoid getting new expansion stuff because there's too many people there. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I guess what has been favorite classes? What are we running around as? What have we liked? Oh, if I need something clear, I'll back the color up with white or silver for brighter color. Makes the fluorescence pop. Yes, exactly. Same thing. Yep. Yep. I don't get to work with a lot of the fluorescents, but they're really cool paints. I've used a couple. I've actually got a project in mind I want to use one for, but those fluorescent paints are pretty crazy. Now more people are making them. It's fun. I tried Older a lot. Oh, but never finished it. I feel like Wrath just didn't miss anywhere, except for Borean Tundra. I think it was, yeah, across the board, it was pretty good. Paladin is a great healer in Classic and Burning Crusade. My favorite CH story is how a guy conspired with the devs to set up him proposing to his fiance. I love that. Oh. Did Disc Priest healing in Wrath? Yes. I didn't like healing for raids, but if I could be a pocket healer with Disc, that was fun. I would do battlegrounds and stuff and just pocket heal. That was a ton of fun. Enjoyed that. She likes her Shaman and Demon Hunter. I like my Death Knight and the Demon Hunter. Death Knight was... I tanked on a Death Knight for a little bit. That was fun. Back when you could do a Blood Death Knight tanking. I still play WoW for my sins. Alright, we need to do the Aquila, and then I think I might put him down until I can get the basing started. We got a lot done today, chat. William's resisting the violent urge to re-download the Blizzard launcher. I think, unfortunately, I'm done with Blizzard after, between everything going on and then Diablo being very disappointing. I think I'm done with Blizzard. That was kind of the last chance for me, and, yeah. I like them good. Hey, Good Herald, welcome in. The colors on Pickle are impressively vibrant. Thank you. I am obsessed with my... I'm obsessed. How are you? Danny Goblins, hello? This Kalina Race is my jam. I loved it so much. God bless definitely one of you playing healers. It's fun sometimes. I couldn't do raids. I wouldn't want to do it like full time, but for running around in a battleground and stuff. I did arena, a little bit of arena as disc. That was fun. Yeah, at least Bobby's gone. Welcome in. Is that Orestes? Welcome in. How are you today? It'll be interesting to see where they go. Yeah. Like, sorry, how the company goes now. There's a lot happening on the game side of things. Some of that very sad. It's gonna be weird to watch what shakes out. As William would say, you've been very busty painting today, yes. We've been very, very indeed. The best typo. I felt like I had to provide some context there. The best typo. I can only heal people I know. I won't heal for randos, yeah. And people are just, they run off for the dumbest stuff. And then it's like, why didn't you heal me? Like, well, it's because you're a dumbass. I didn't heal you. Will never needs context. When I was a kid, I thought his special beam cannon was special bean cannon. I mean, with sensu beans. I mean, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. It changes a little bit what it would do, but totally get that. Let's see, doing good. Starting laundry, gonna start painting. Ooh, blood angels, let's go. Best of luck with laundry. I hate that chore, but I hope the blood angels are fun. If you're still at the keyboard, what blood angels have we got? If not, enjoy chores. I don't want to pull anyone out of lurk. You want heal? Stay in my range, yeah. Yeah. I feel like, because we've moved to Final Fantasy 14, and people are just way more aware of, like, what they're doing. You still get some that are, like, they don't quite have the vibe of 14 down yet. They're a little too used to WoW. I think 14 is a lot of people who got sick of that and are now have swapped games. I miss the people I played WoW with, not so much the game. I miss when, like, the old WoW magic. Yeah, when, like, everyone was playing and... I don't know how else to put it. I feel like WoW players know the period of time I'm talking about, but I miss that. Suggest the existence of a human beam? I like the new hand class in 14 with the beams and shit. I'm excited to try the new jobs out. I want to be a painter. A Splatoon class. Give that a try. Pretty Crusade Wrath was a magical time. Yeah. Then it started to go downhill. Yeah. I miss that time period. I don't think anything will capture that again for me. Especially with WoW. I made a mess of that. Let's fix that. My brush got away from me for a second. Let me fix that. Let's see, build a 1250 point army to play with my brother and his friend. Let's brand new to the game. A few characters and some infantry, mostly. Nice. I think that's a good point level too, for like kind of getting started, because you can still take some of the bigger stuff to try. But it's not so overwhelming that like you'll never finish a game. That's a good point level. Let me clean this up, and then we'll see where we're at, and it might be time for lunch. If you have enjoyed the Warhammer and the vibes, we'll be back tomorrow with more Warhammer. I'm going to have a Chaos Night tomorrow. So one of these little stompy robot dudes. Here's the one I'm working on right now. Let's get in close. But we have another one to work on tomorrow. So if you want to come join us for more video game talk and Warhammer, we'll be back. Lady's losing her mind. The nostalgia is strong here. It's fun, right? I think it's just one of those, whenever it comes up, thinking about old guilds and old raids and things you used to do. It's nice. Nice cozy WoW talk. Yeah, if you've not seen Sadie, that's little Sadie. She's a menace, but she's cute. She is still very much in the puppy stages, so trying to get better about the barking. We're having varying success. 14 is just more welcoming than I ever felt in WoW. I think, yeah, other players, I have a much better experience in 14 than WoW. I ran into some really nasty stuff on WoW that I just have not seen in 14. It serves up the excellent vibes. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and being part of it. I'm very proud of our little community. Thank you, everyone, for coming to chill. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy your new emote. I'm gonna keep working on more silly things. I think my favorite thing is just uploading it and see who finds it. Expect more scuff emotes, but enjoy Nikki K. Power until then. We don't see her much, but we hear her a lot. The keeping the door closed here the last couple streams has been kind of nice, because it helps me to not get jump scared by her bark. Off to the vets for the kitties. Gonna trim the old murder mittens once getting shots. I hope everything goes well for the little kitties. We'll see you later. Thanks so much for coming by and checking us out. I don't think we're far behind you, actually. What time is it? Yeah. We're a few minutes early, but like I'm ready to get the basing down and kind of finish them up from there. So we got a whole heck of a lot done today, chat. I think I'm gonna regroup so I can make sure I get that airbrushing done and keep working on admin type stuff. So here's what we got. I'll do a quick little recap for our Imperial Fists. They are coming along nicely. I'll work on this axe a little bit later this week as well, so get the next round of basing started. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Well, up next we have an ancient we still need to work on. I don't know if he'll come on stream, but if we have a day, I'll bring him on. And then I'm working on Stern Guard, which is a lot of batch painting, so I'm trying to leave them off stream. The Stern Guard also coming along. But yeah, we're getting there. So I'm gonna wrap up here. All of the links that you could ever need are in the chat. So if you want to come hang out in Discord, which is where we are in between streams, that is there. I've also revamped my YouTube. The repainting that we're doing is there. I also have our VODs. I do YouTube shorts over there. My latest tutorial is for Seraphon basing. So if you're looking for a jungle floor basing, that is also up on YouTube. You can check that out. And then my socials, if you want to join over on, my main ones are Instagram and TikTok, but I'm also over on Twitter if you want to check me out there. Thank you so much for coming to start the week with us. I really appreciate it. I am going to look for someone to raid, so hang tight for me. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.